All right, we are here with
Matt Perry,
and we're here at the Brooklyn Regional. We played some excellent games, the two of us. What did you play today?
I played Dino.
It's a spicy brew. You want to go through the cards?
Yes. Start with 3 of the Fire True Kings. Main reason you play him is because a lot of the dinosaurs are fire that you play, so he's easy to get your combos all started. Other than that, his second effect to banish isn't that relevant. However, this one, you don't play too many waters, but if you pop one of him and a baby Saurus, that is an amazing combo right there. And if you pop 2 waters, you can banish 2 spelling traps, and your opponent cannot respond to after you destroy the 2 waters. So if they didn't chain anything beforehand, they lose 2 back row, and that really hurts a lot of decks. Part of the deck, Soul Eating Oviraptor, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. Thought about playing 3 sometimes, but it's really bricky if you open it and don't have any combos. But other than that, great card. 3 Baby Saurus. 2 Petites. Most people only play 1 now, but I prefer 2 because it gets the combo started, and I'll explain the rest in a little bit. Duoterion, pretty self-explanatory. 1 Miscellaneous, sad that's at 1. 1 Giant Rex, he comes in handy, not really like a necessity, but there are times when that extra monster is really helpful. 2 Aleo, because if you open 1, if you play 1, you only open 1, then you can't really do many combos, and it's not that bad to open it now because of the Fire True King, because you need to be able to have something to get your combo started with. And if you destroy him, he's in the grave, you can Oviraptor him back, get the Miscellaneous Saurus off your baby, and go from there. 1 Direct Dino. Very good, actually, because for 1, you can summon it back with it. You can summon Direct Dino with Aleo, actually. Not many people even know Aleo has an effect. Main reason is it makes Yazi, and if you don't have enough ways to destroy things to get out Miscellaneous and Aleo and Oviraptor for the Trish, you can make it with the baby, the Direct Dino, and the Oviraptor. 1 Hydrogeddon. Unheard of.
Whoa, wait, you're just gonna scroll past it?
1 Hydrogeddon and 1 Duoterion.
Okay.
This is an amazing combo. It's about like a 4 to 5 card combo, but it makes an almost unbreakable board. I will explain that in a minute. As for the hand traps, I just play 1 of each because mainly I would probably play more Ash just because it's a fire, but kind of on a budget. And honestly, it's good, but if you open more than 1, you're kind of at a disadvantage because you want more combo pieces, and it doesn't really matter what your opponent does that much in this deck. 3 Diagrams, self-explanatory. 3 Fossil Digs for the combo. 3 Terraformings, get out your diagrams faster. 3 Pod of Desires. Not many people play this in Dino, especially now that Miscellaneous is at 1, but there's actually a really cool OTK that you can do with it in this deck. Singular Soul Charge. Not that great in this deck, but it actually gives you a lot of long ability. And for the traps, 1 Solemn Scolding.
Solemn Scolding, I love it.
For the extra deck, Miss Starboy and Mrs. Radiant for the links. Mrs. Radiant doesn't really come up that much. It's just there if you happen to have the 2 babies or a baby and a Giant Rex, just to free up your extra zones. As for Miss Starboy, only way you're going to actually be making this is if you Calamities Call Water, or you use Duoterion to summon Hydrogeddon from the grave with a little Wombo combo, and it lets you make Calamities and Nappies.
Nappies here is pretty strong in Pendulum format.
Yes. 1 of Nappies because Calamities lets you make all of your monsters Earth. 1 Shambara, really good for OTKs. If your opponent doesn't have a board, you summon Shambaro and Tyranno. That's over 8,000 points of damage right there. Samsara, Dragon of Rebirth, it's pretty bad, but it helps with bricks because like if you open just Oviraptor and nothing to pop the babies, you kind of just need something to
pop them.
This doesn't pop.
Oh, I'm terrible.
What this does is when it's destroyed by a card effect of your opponent or by battle, you summon a monster from either player's graveyard except itself.
Oh, okay.
So what you do is you just Oviraptor, grab Miscellaneous, pitch the Miscellaneous, or just dump the Miscellaneous directly, banish one for Aleo, make this. Sometimes it'll sit there for a few turns, and honestly, if they run it over, it's actually good because you get Oviraptor back from the graveyard, and you can actually start making plays that way because now you have room to make Tyranno. One of Yazi, great card in this deck. You can make it with direct Dino at any level 4, and if it's like Diamond Direwolf, but you get a True King out of something using its effect. Cloud Castle, amazing card. Lets you bring back a level 9 from your graveyard, so you can easily make a rank 9. Trishula for the opening combo. Nothing like ripping a card from your opponent's hand, seeing what they're playing, so you're able to call the right card with Calamities. One of Leo. He's good. Not the
this today, right?
What?
You went into this today?
I went into this?
Yeah.
Yes. He works really good against decks like Paleo or anything that like mainly targets and doesn't have a natural out to a 3100 non-targetable monster. Only problem is I found out today that you cannot skip your main phase 2 if you enter your battle phase.
Oh.
That was disappointing. Tornado Dragon, good for the Pendulum matchup, or honestly any real matchups. Only spell and trap removal besides Fathomer with 2 waters I have in the main deck. One Evolzar, one Logia, pretty self-explanatory there. One True King of all Calamities.
Ooh, now this is pretty.
Yeah, one of the best cards in the deck. It lets you do so much. It lets you destroy your opponent's cards with your True King effects, and you can change their attribute to. Most likely you're going to want to change it to water, so you can destroy 2 of their monsters and then banish 2 of their back row. They -4 from you summoning a monster, which is amazing. Phantom Fortress, it's a good card against like stuff like True Draco, where like Calamities doesn't do enough. And if you get hand trapped, you make this and Trish if you're able to still play through with the hand trap, which 90% of the time you can, unless like you just didn't open more than one combo piece. And if they start out with 3 cards, they're more than likely going to lose because of that.
That happened to me.
And my favorite card in the deck, Hard Earth Dragon.
Oh, wow. Oh, fantastic.
This plus Pot of Desires is an OTK.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because he requires 3 level 9s, a little bit hard to get out. You kind of just want to like do a True King, make Cloud Castle, bring back a True King or a Trish from the grave. Mainly only going to do, you never want to summon him turn 1. I've tried it plenty of times because he's got an amazing effect that during your opponent's, he's got a Yubel-like effect first of all, and then during your opponent's end phase, you can detach his card and banish all cards that they have played on their field that turn, which is amazing, but 99 times out of 100, it's going to get removed before that happens. But if you destroy this with Diagram, a True King, or even Tyranno, it comes back and gains 1,000 attack for each banished card from both players.
So it ends up at about, 40, 50,000?
Most I've ever gotten was 24k, but...
Oh my god, wow.
I was playing against Blue Eyes decks one day, and they had Chaos Max. I went second, I Pot of Desires, managed to bring this out, popped it with 2 banished dinosaurs from Miscellaneous, and just attacked over Chaos Max for game right there.
Attacked over Chaos Max. Hilarious. Alright.
Honestly, it's a pretty solid deck still, even with the hits from the ban list. It does have plenty of potential bricks, but, I mean, most decks do,
right.
And it can lose pretty hard to hand traps if you don't have enough combo pieces. But other than that, deck is really solid.
Excellent. Do you have any shout-outs, any hometown story you're repping, anything like that?
No,
All right, sounds good. Well, you put up an impressive showing and a really, really spicy brew. Thank you so much.
Thank you.